way now, so we'll turn this around so that you can see the beautiful sail out. It's nice to have you all with us. Thank you for coming along. So here we go. Look how beautiful this is. Just look at this. Isn't it extraordinary? We have had the most magical day. There's nothing else we could have asked for. It's absolutely wonderful. Nobody's coming. Do you think it's working? Oh, here's somebody. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. We had just the very best day. We got into port early and, oh, thanks, Steve, for saying you can hear. Oh, hi, Patty. Thank you so much for coming. You're the best. Thank you. Yeah, look how beautiful this is. Hey, Mercy. Thanks, you guys, and Sue. Look how beautiful this is. It is wow beautiful here. And you wouldn't believe the beautiful scenery we saw today. It all looks like something like this, but then there's like these lava fields and beautiful birds. And we got to go down to a beach that has all of these like black pebbles from the lava. Absolutely beautiful. We took a tour today, an excursion with Princess. It was worth every penny. We just had the best time.
Yeah, it was.
And when we sail out, you can see maybe a little bit over there, towards right there, I guess, the other side of the fjord. So this is a tender port, and we're not leaving quite yet. The last shuttle was supposed to leave at 6, and we got back at about 6:05 or 6:10.
Yeah.
And right over here, I don't know if here, I'll try to zoom in a little bit here, is where the tenders pull. You can see that little inlet right, I'm trying to get my finger there, right there, that little inlet is where the tenders pull. And it looks like maybe there's one over there. Hi, Bruce, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So I'll zoom back out here so everybody
Yeah,
can...
the last one's still over there because they've got to load up the canopies and
all
such.
the stuff.
Here's the one that we came in on. It was the last passenger one.
Yeah, looks like they're turning it around to pull it back up again. And, aren't these just the most amazing mountains? Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, how are you?
Our tour guide told us again today about them being volcanoes, and then as the cones fall, that's what happens. So I don't know how recently that happened. Probably a long time. You want to see the tender? Let's look at that. Oh, what's the temperature? You know what? Oh, the water is like glass, Susie. It's beautiful.
It's 54 degrees out.
It says 54, and it's not really windy, so it's slightly chilly now. It was sunny all day long. The clouds have just come in the last about hour, I would say.
Yeah. And it was breezy on the point where we were, but it's not here in the fjord, in the bay.
Oh, the point where I walked down to the beach? Yeah, it was a little breezy there. But other than that, we've just been in like short sleeves today.
Yeah,
oh,
and
hi, Kat.
It's about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour around that direction. And it happens to be the volcano above it. There's a glacier on it. And they said that last time it had erupted was 1,800 years ago.
I'm sorry, I'm not sick. It's just that heavy diesel smell from the tenders. Sorry about that. It's just really strong right here. Anyway, you can see the snow up there. The clouds actually give it a cool look.
Yeah, it does.
I'm glad. It is really pretty, isn't it? Let me kind of turn around over here as far as we can see. We could go up. Should we go up on the top and try to look around more? That first night, they were letting people like towards the back there where the sanctuary is to see things, but now nobody can go back there.
It's closed off. Yeah.
It's closed off. They note that it's a private area. I don't think anybody has probably paid to use it this whole trip because it's been such poor weather. Does these show cruise fun? It's good to have you with us. Yeah, isn't this so pretty? Oh, Brenda's got a work question for you. Where do you want her to set the gateway for the new phones? use my phone and you can call her. You probably should call. Take your microphone. Give me your microphone for now. Sorry, everybody. Gordon's gonna.
Text her.
He's got to do some work. You just have to text.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to wait right here, and I'll go upstairs. You want me to take your microphone?
I'll come with you.
Well, text her first. I'll show everybody this. You're sailing away later today. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, we were supposed to be going any minute. And in fact, they said the last tender was at 6, and you can see them coming. I think they're just a little bit behind. Our excursion was about 10 minutes late getting back. Here at 6:43. Hey, Zanetta, how are you? This is so beautiful. So beautiful. And I really, the excursion that we went on, I'm going to put it up as a video because I videoed a whole bunch while the tour guide was talking and while we were walking around seeing things. And I feel like I've seen Iceland. Not clearly the whole place, and tomorrow we'll get to see more, but you know, sometimes you go places and you're like, well, I was there for a minute and didn't feel like I saw that much. But they did a really good job of taking us around, and we kept getting to get out and see everything, and it was really, really good. So, yeah, they did a really, really good job. And all of these little, can you see over there the little things sticking up on the mountain? It's lava, not just lava. They call them trolls up there. You know what, it's really not cold, Steve. It's 54, and right now there's just like ever so slightest breeze in it, so it doesn't feel cold. I threw on my coat to come up here, but all day long I had on my short sleeves and a cardigan, and Gordon had on a long sleeve like t-shirt top, and we didn't even need our windbreakers we brought with us. So, and especially when the sun comes out, look at that. Here comes the tender. It's really pretty. And you know what? A little bit down this way, towards the entrance of the whole fjord, there's a place there, and they run a lot of whale watching tours. So we're going to be out there and see if we can see any whales this afternoon. One lady said she saw one this morning, and we have seen a lot of jellyfish. I'm looking in the water right now to see if I see any, but I don't see any at this moment. But we have seen a lot of jellyfish on this trip. We haven't seen any, I haven't seen any huge one. It is a really small port. So we had to meet on the pier for our tour today at 1:35. And we got here though, our assigned time to go get in line for immigration, we were supposed to be there at 10:10, and we were. Oh, Steve, sunset is like midnight.
11:30.
11:30, and then sunrise is like at 1.
1:30.
So,
yeah.
1:30, Gordon says. So it doesn't get all the way dark. It's really cool. And the sunset is to the north. How's that? How cool is that? Yeah, this is a good time of year to come here. Let's see, what was I telling you? Oh, so the immigration took a really long time. Oh, hi there, Ontario girl. It's good to see you. So anyway, so we went ashore as soon as we could, ended up ashore about noon, and so we walked around a little bit, went to a grocery store, got some more of their licorice kind of gummy candy that I enjoy, and just kind of walked around. It is just a tiny town, but thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we took our tour at 1:35, and then just barely got back. So... And they do have a little bus, a shuttle that will take you from here to a waterfall. It costs €10. They stop by every half an hour, so you get off, and if you want to get on, you know, the next time he comes around, you can, or if you want to stay longer, you can. He just drives between the waterfall and the little port place here, €10. So that's a good thing to know. But honestly, today I would pay what we paid again. I feel like it was a couple of $100 each. It was more expensive than they often are, but away we went, and it was really worth it. So hopefully, I would bet that's the last tender of people. So there's lots of waterfalls everywhere. And let me show over here a little bit more. Hi there, Tammy. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you. We are having the best time, really the best time. Yeah, a week from yesterday is when we go home, and it's always nice to go home, but boy, we're gonna miss this. Kat was just looking at excursions for the Panama Day today. Well, that's a fun thing. Yeah, good for you, Kat. It's always fun to look at excursions. And we were talking to some people when we were in the line for immigration today, and they were taking some with independent tour guides. So I'm sure theirs went really well as well. There's a lot of options.
We're actually moving.
Are we moving?
Yeah, so.
Should I pop up there? Are you done texting for work?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can just grab it
Yeah,
if she
we
needs.
probably, do you want to go forward and up, or do you want to go over and up and then forward?
What do you think? Should we go over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it may get a little grainy here for
If
a
it gets
minute.
grainy, we'll pop out the other
Yeah,
side.
we'll be
and
out
right with
just
you.
a minute.
See, isn't that pretty? That's where the lotus spa is, so it spells all spa-ish. So here's the other side.
Okay, you want to go up here?
Sure. Okay, we'll go upstairs. Oh, look. Maybe we can go back here, you guys.
Oh, it's open.
Hey, Susan. Oh, you're welcome. We just figured this way you guys can feel like you got to come with us, and it's nice to have you. Holland America did they just list your excursions, Tammy? Oh, I'm happy to help you. I am really excited. Thank you for letting me help you, Tammy.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, here, this is a good place because you can see a waterfall over here. We just have to talk over the music. Look, can you hear? I'll try to zoom in a little bit here. Look at those. Wait, let me try to steady it.
The waterfalls.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful? You just drive around and there's waterfalls everywhere here. I know that's really close and kind of shaky. Yeah, Tammy, when I think of Norway, I think of you guys. That's going to be a really fun cruise next year. I want to go sometime and go out of Rotterdam. Oh, hey, Liz. Oh, thank you.
Scotland, yeah.
We are so excited for the Highlands tour. Really excited. I didn't have my... Oh, thank you, Kat. Well, if you ever need me in the future, you just let me know. But if you've got a great agent, stick with her or him. It's a gem when you find someone good. So pretty, isn't it?
We're not there yet. Let's go over here a little bit.
Okay. Gordon, we gotta go. I think we gotta move from the music soon, don't you think?
Well, that's what I was.
Can you guys hear the music?
We're hoping you can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm worried they can hear it.
She says, Kat says
the
not
Moonlight
really.
Adventures from Ocean View Beach in Norfolk. Wow. Well, thanks, Kat, if you ever need. Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks. I'm glad you can't hear it. Maybe YouTube won't either. This is a pretty place to be, and we'll move over on the other side in a minute. Thanks. It's just so green here. And it's really cool. They have these farms, but then they have a whole bunch that's not, you know, you can't grow a farm because it's volcanic ash. Well, hello there, Code 4 for Life. If anybody here hasn't subscribed yet to Code 4 for Life, hurry and subscribe to them. They're awesome. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're feeling completely better and
I guess they're
safe and
back
sound.
off.
Yeah, I've been catching some of your videos here and there. I got to take a minute and I always give you a thumbs up. I've got to take a minute and comment more because that's important.
Carrie is taking off soon. Yeah,
last
we keep
minute errands
hearing
and
about
shopping
you,
today
Carrie.
before New Year's cruise next week. I'm so excited for you, Carrie.
David,
it's good to
hello.
have you with us. Hey, David. Going on an Alaska cruise tomorrow. Can I purchase the plus drinks package on board? You sure can. So they'll probably have tables everywhere. So you could, I think you can maybe do it with someone standing by the table. They'll have tables like up by the buffet and some other places around, but just go to customer service if you want and do it there. Hey, Evelyn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. Well, we have everybody on board, and that was Grundarfjordur. Really hope you enjoyed this beautiful day here in this beautiful place. Quite interesting as well. As I said, we have everybody with us now, ladies and gentlemen. Anchor is almost up, the last tender coming up, and off we go to Reykjavik. We heading out of the fjord here, and in about half an hour we should be outside. Keep your eyes open for whales. We saw quite a few this morning coming in. So this is calm weather out there, so it will be easy to spot if there is anything out there. So half an hour after departure, we are in whale area. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Now, we arrive at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning in Reykjavik, and we stay till 10 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, show them that.
Forecast for tomorrow in Reykjavik, ladies and gentlemen, it's good. Pretty much the same as today, ladies and gentlemen. About 14 degrees and 58 Fahrenheit, so not bad at all. Enjoy the sail away, enjoy your evening, and of course tomorrow enjoy Reykjavik. Thank you very much for your attention.
There it goes.
You want to be here when the
You know what his
motors-
last name is? It's Rikard, R-I-K-A-R-D is his first name, and I know his last name. It's just escaping me. I think he is Dutch, Carrie. That's what I would guess from his name. He does a really nice job. Last night at like, what was it, 12:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
He had to come over the loudspeaker and
Was it him or just?
no, I don't know that it was him,
Yeah.
sorry. It was just somebody else. Then they were on the bridge and they had a medical emergency and they were calling the medical response team down to Emerald Decks. I hope. They haven't said anything else about it, so I'm really hopeful. So here's the sanctuary. These loungers here. It really has not been weather for the sanctuary. So I'll just show it to you though, because if you ever come on the island, Princess, I think this is a really nice sanctuary. And then back there, of course, they've got the 3 cabanas. Here, I'll walk back here and show you what the cabana looks like while we're on. So they've got a nice little sitting area there. You can always pull the curtains there if you want more privacy. But it's a really nice seating area there. And then you've got the loungers as well. So if you're wondering what the... And it's really interesting. On different ships, they put the cabanas in different places. Sometimes they're up more towards the front, kind of more in the center. Sometimes they're more, against the back here like these are. It just kind of depends on each ship. So just thought we'd show you this side here as well. Oh, take good care, Carrie. Yeah, if we get to see you tomorrow, great. And if you're busy, that's okay. We'll be excited we'll keep an eye on Facebook for updates. Oh, Mama Robbie, yes, I know. It's lovely, and they haven't been letting people stand back here lately. So this is kind of nice. And hey, Hope, how are you?
Probably because they
You're
go till
welcome.
6 o'clock, and here it is nearly 7.
Oh, that's true. We're a little bit later
Yeah.
today. Let's see. How are you doing? Oh, have you done a Wi-Fi speed
Yes,
test?
I did. I included it in the video last night.
Oh, just tell them what it is.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Just trying to remember.
I think the download was, the download was somewhere around 3 or 4 megabits, and the upload was about the same, which
That's like
for
the worst we
upload,
had.
for upload, that's about half of what I have at home. And it took me an hour to get the video up last night. So,
But it was the slowest we've had. Last night is the slowest we've had
yes,
the whole
it was.
trip.
And that was the most northern point of the entire cruise.
Yeah, that's where we
So-
were. So we'll run it. You know what, Bruce? We'll run it again, and we'll report on it. But we
Right.
have been really, really pleased. Really pleased. We've been able to get our videos up and do our other work that we need to do. It's gone really well. So we're very pleased. It's really not very busy
Yeah,
here.
I'll do another one and I'll post it on Facebook.
Oh, we could always get our picture taken. Does it look a bit like Arizona except the water where your kids are? You know, oh, here? No, This does not remind me of Arizona, like even remotely. I guess the only places that I would think that it does is the top of those mountains. You know, like the Superstition Mountains. Do you know what I'm talking about? Down there on the like east side of Phoenix. Oh, it is. It's really green here. It's very green. The only place that it's not super green is where the like tons of lava is. So it either looks like this, or in my video you'll see like lots of lava that gets some moss and that growing on it. So they have a lot of area with moss. Oh, Code 4 for Life said that
I
they
see
had
it,
like a 3
yeah.
download. Oh, and a 0.86 upload. Wow, that's even slower on the Grand. Very stable and steady, not real fast, but usable. Well, that's good. And I wonder like how much it varies between ship. I don't know enough about that kind of thing to know. I can see it might vary a little bit by location,
Yeah, definitely.
but I don't know. Here, let's walk over here so I can show them these mountains again. Let's see. Oh, we can't go that way. We'll just stand right here.
Yeah, in fact, I saw a news story for our home news network, and they had a picture of the Starlink satellites in the sky, and I guess some people had actually seen them and were like, "Is this UFOs or something like
You're
that?"
kidding.
I'm like, don't you understand technology?
No, they probably just didn't know.
Our friend Elon.
But yeah, it's very green. It's because they have so much water.
Yeah.
But our tour guide was saying that this fjord here is the richest one in in Iceland, as far as how much food it has in it. The variety of fish and shellfish, and it's really interesting. He said, they said that back, before food is what it is now, that people didn't starve to death here because there were a lot of birds, a lot of fish. Oh, Shelley says they've got a 16-day Trans-Pacific Hawaii cruise in November on the Crown, and our second Alaska cruise is on Celebrity in May of 24. Oh, I am so glad, Shelley. That's awesome. You're gonna have a really fun time. Really fun time. You'll have to let me know when you go what you think about Celebrity to Alaska.
One of the places we went across,
I think it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
where
Sorry.
we were today when we were at the base of that volcano,
Mm-hmm.
the lava fields, they were completely covered in moss.
Yeah.
But it did kind of make me think about the Kona coast
That's true. That looks a lot like
with the
that.
lava fields that are over there.
Yeah.
Hi, Irish in USA.
Oh, hi, my dear. How are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Kent. Glad you're not on the Carnival Pride. Me too. Me too. I'm really glad we're where we are. Yeah. There's a lot going on, isn't there? I have a lot to talk about today. We haven't done our video yet. I'm going to do that when we're done with this. So we were thinking we were going to do it this morning between having to do the immigration and going ashore.
We're moving.
But that took like an hour, at least an hour, to do the immigration line.
Yes.
So it put us back. But whereas the other day, the immigration line, even though we had to wait a minute before they opened, was 15 minutes. Oh yes, Tammy. Yes, everyone is so excited, and our tour guide was saying, we went to the Snafflenesses, something like that, National Park today, and in their visitor center, they have the continuous feed going for that. Hey there, Eric, it's nice to see you. And so they've got that going. She talked about it, our tour guide did. She said when we go to Reykjavik, as we're pulling in, we can maybe get to see some of the smoke from it. But it's like, if you want to hike in and out, it's 7 hours hiking. So yeah, it's good to see you, Eric. But everyone's really excited about it. They talk about it. They don't think it's not going to hurt anything because of where it's located. Let's see, the hills there look like Arizona minus the heat, blowing dust and cactus. Do you guys think so from this right here too? I guess, Mama Robbie, I'm sorry. I just think of it was like being so green. But
yeah, the green is what throws you off, but you get the sedimentary volcanic layers here, and
that.
It's similar.
Yeah. So, what are you guys talking about? I think I missed it.
Oh, they're talking about the usefulness of the internet speed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or lack of usefulness, of lack of speed.
So, in other words, Mama Robbie, yes. By popular vote, it does look like Arizona there. I think the glacier throws me off too. There.
Yeah, I've not seen those in Arizona.
But yeah, it's really cool. Highly recommend when visiting Iceland by the Blue Lagoon. Oh, thank you for telling me that. By the Blue Lagoon hand cream and lotions, it's wonderful, especially for those who live in colder climates in the winter. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. I'll look for some tomorrow. Today, there's not a lot of shopping. You could say no shopping virtually in this little town. We just went in the grocery store and got some more licorice and gummy candy. But they didn't have a lot of stuff. It's just a tiny little place. But tomorrow, we're hoping to be able to see some more things, so yeah. I'm trying to think of what else to tell you. She told us all about the history of, you'll just have to listen to my video. It's actually really interesting. So I just videoed along while she was talking. The history of the whole area, the history of Iceland in a nutshell, about the sagas of Iceland. It's just very interesting. But yeah, they have a little bus there that goes around, but you can also walk. See, like over there is a waterfall. You can easily walk there. Used in Scotland during our bad, icy, snowy winters. They protected her hands well. Good, thanks, Elaine. Let's see, can you ask how long the 50% off? Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Eric. I gotta remember to ask for this. So I asked on our cruise, and they just have, I have a screenshot of them. Gordon, remember, we'll put that in our video today.
Right.
They really were just offering transatlantics on ours. There's maybe, 7 or 8 cruises offered on sale on our ship
Yes,
at half
there are.
off? Yeah. Might book a cruise just to get some deals. Yeah, but the hard thing, Eric, I'm hearing people just on the Sapphire Princess, they had 3 pages. 3 pages. People that got off there 2 weeks ago. She was a sweetheart and sent me the, here, let's go over on this side for a minute. She was really sweet and sent me the list of cruises, and it was 3 pages long, little print. And then on ours, there's I'm not kidding, 7 or 8 cruises are all that's on sale. And someone was just on the Caribbean, and she doesn't know if it wasn't an on-the-ball future cruise person she got to speak with, that they said they didn't have any. So, oh, Susie, thanks for saying that Amazon has Blue Lagoon products. That's good. That's really awesome, because someday we're going to run out, even if I can find some, huh? Thanks. But yeah, so Eric, the hard thing is knowing like which ship you get on, like what they're gonna have. I don't know. So, and on the list they had on this ship, so on the list that they had on the Sapphire Princess not too long ago, it would give you an idea of the price. But on the list that they had that they, you know, and he was really nice. He's like, take a picture of it. They didn't have anything about pricing. You'd have to talk to them. So we need to get an appointment. We got to get an appointment, love.
Good
or
appointment.
just go sit down to talk to the future cruise
Oh, yeah.
people and see what they say. But I will ask
On
if
the
they've
corner
got
here,
anything.
and then they can see a little more
Oh, you
broad.
bet. Then I'll just see if they've got a list of maybe when it's going to end, how long it's going to go. I know it is the Princess Way, isn't it? Oh, Susie just now Googled it. Well, that's awesome. Thanks. Here, I'll go stand over here for a minute. Oh, see the
There
aft?
you go, the wake view.
That's what I meant, sorry. I said the aft, the wake. Isn't that just beautiful? I would definitely come here again. Is the Island Princess the best ship you have been on, similar to the Coral? You know, it's very similar to the Coral. They have a few differences, is my understanding. The Coral Princess has a tiny international cafe, but other than that, I think they do have a little bit of difference in a few places that they added cabins. But we're thoroughly enjoying this ship. I'm trying to think of what my complaints would be. Can you think of any complaints?
Not really.
Not really. But you know what? I come to see places and meet people and enjoy a ship. I enjoy like the overall cruise experience. I choose Princess on purpose. I would choose, you know, I think they would be my number one. Celebrity's right up there with them. But I honestly think that I could go on a lot of different ships and it would be fine.
Yeah.
As long as I was going where I wanted to go. So I'd rather not go on Norwegian. Need to talk about that a little bit more today, what they're up to, but it's about the destination. Yeah. Yeah. So is the food perfect? No. Is everything absolutely delicious? No.
Tell
is
them
it
about
fine?
our
Oh
peach.
heavens, yes. It's fine.
Tell
It's
them about
fine.
peach flambe.
Oh, we just got a kick because on the menu, one of the nights they had in the main dining room peach flambe, and so we thought, oh well, this will be fun. It was peach flambe with vanilla ice cream, and it's just canned peaches, like peach halves, you know. Yeah, but it was good. I like peaches.
It was yummy, yeah, we liked it.
We were just smiling, so we're like, oh. But no, we are just having the best time. I don't have any complaints. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
I really like on this and the Coral, I really like the buffet being forward, where you can
it's
look
beautiful.
out while you're eating and get a beautiful view of where you're going.
Yeah.
Whereas all the others, you really can't get an aft view. You get a side view.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're, just really enjoying this. And when we're going faster through the water, we type, when we go fast and like it's too cold, we'll just sit on the, this is funny, just sit on the edge of the bed, look out the balcony. It's beautiful. Pop out on the balcony every once in a while. Typical Carnival Cruise Line food, lousy. Let's see if the Emerald does a better job. You know what? I wouldn't say it's lousy. Definitely not lousy. It's not eating. It's not what it was before COVID. But you know what? Nothing is like it was COVID anywhere. Like on cruise lines, on airports, on airplanes, on any like
in the grocery store.
hotels.
Yeah.
No, nothing is what it was.
Yeah.
But some things are better. I'm just going to maintain that. I think some
Yeah.
things are better.
No, Eric, we've never been on the Pacific Princess.
No, we need to
We
get on
have
that.
been watching Love
Belongs
Boat,
to Azamara. Yeah.
so we
Yeah,
are
belongs to
familiar with
Azamara
it.
now. Yeah. NCL is not for us either after our experience in January. I know, Mercy. Me too. Me too. We were on the Encore in November, And then the breakaway at the end of January, and I'm like, I'm okay now. I think I'm done with that. Isn't it just beautiful, Hope? Yeah, look at that. Here, let me come around here so that you can see. It's just absolutely beautiful. Iceland really is, it really is what you think, at least what I pictured. It is so beautiful. It's desolate. It's today our tour guide, she said, you know, here in Iceland we think of it as a savage beauty, because she said we rarely get days like this, and in the winter it is so harsh. But oh look, you see the bird down there. There were lots of birds. We got to see some puffins this morning right when we got off the tender over there. There were a couple of little puffins, and we've seen a few of them here and there in the water. But hey, Joy. Oh, enjoyed being on the island 33 days last year. It was a plenty. I was with a party of 7, and a couple didn't like the island. You know, I think it's just, you know, all this personal preference stuff. I'm just pretty happy to, you know what, in real life I'm fussy about some things, but not fussy enough to mind. Oh, sure. Let's show them this view for a minute, and then we can pop over to the other side. I didn't want to bother other people who were over there talking. Yeah, Iceland and Greenland. I want to go to Greenland too, Eric. Really want to go to Greenland. I thought the Fjordur would be a step up from Hal, but it wasn't. The first dinner wasn't good at all. Food overall was good, but we expected better. You know what? Irish in USA. Oh, she... Ontario girl and Irish in USA, you both have reported the same thing to me, that the Cunard food was not what you expected, which I found so interesting. I thought that they would be at the top of the heap.
Yeah,
you know?
You would expect them to be.
Mm-hmm. And last night, hey Sarah, so nice to see you. What do I want to tell you?
About the food on
so
Cunard.
Last night was a formal night, and they had beef Wellington and one other main dish. Do you remember what it was?
No, but there was no lobster on the menu.
So we're thinking maybe there's going to be another lobster, another formal night to have lobster. Hey Anne-Marie, how are you? And Anne-Marie, you are on my mind. When we're done here, I'm doing my video, that I'm typing you a reply. We could go to Greenland out of Boston. Oh, now that would be fun, wouldn't it, Zanetta? We could come, see our kids, get on the ship and go. Okay, I'm in. Anybody else want to come, even if you don't have children to visit in Boston? Going with low expectations would help, but it's hard not to have high expectations with Princess in Holland. You know, you're right, Eric. I think the main thing I'm thinking is, you know what, I could be fussy about like every little bite. Like last night we decided to eat dinner in the buffet, and like I could complain. I just didn't eat what I couldn't cut, okay? So it's okay, you know what I mean? We just went and got something else. So it's just things like that, you know, but it's okay. I know it's hard to manage a lot.
But I had a lot of bacon this morning.
Gordon loves bacon, and I don't buy it at home usually.
MG Toe, yes, we do like the promenade deck.
Do you like an outside promenade deck instead of wall-to-wall cabins? Yes, yes. And you know, truly, those promenade decks, cruise ships aren't building them anymore, except for on the small luxury ships. That is a thing of the past. Unfortunately, we get to have it on these smaller princess ships and on Holland America, but really what you love about, even on the Koningsdam, I would say it's not quite the same. I haven't been on the Rotterdam
Look at
yet.
that.
Oh, hurry, let's get over to this side. To me, it's not even the same as it is on the older Holland America, like the Eurodam. I like that promenade much better than on the Koningsdam, which is newer. So, yeah, sadly enough. Let's get over here. Oh, look at this, you guys. You hear Carnival has bacon only every other day. Oh, here they have it every day, and they have tons of it out. You could have as much as you want. Whereas, like, when we went, well, I remember on the Caribbean Princess in January of 2022, they were really tight with bacon. It's back when they were still serving you, and if you wanted more than 2 pieces, you really had to ask, and it was very begrudgingly given. Let's see, you hear carnival. Oh yeah, that's what he said. And then code for life. You know what? We do have a lot of, well, here's the thing we noticed. They do have a lot of kitchen sink leftover inventions in the buffet. Like, you know, a few things I said to Gordon, you know what? Just don't make up stuff or else taste it before you give it to us. But you know, like a couple of things they had the same were like, they have this cream of mushroom soup in the main dining room Gordon just loves. And they had it the same night up in the buffet.
Yeah.
So a few things like that we noticed were really nice, but yeah, you're right. It's a lot, and they had like this beef and broccoli and oyster sauce. It was delicious.
Yeah.
A lot of really good things. And you know, I'm gonna say their produce and their fruit is so fresh and delicious. I know it's July right now, so that's a little bit easier to obtain, but it has been really, really good and a very nice selection. Let's see. Planky and Spindle Pipe says, we like the food on the Queen Victoria. In the restaurant in the afternoon, tea is excellent, but the buffet and room service wasn't brilliant. I thought Princess Buffet was better. Thank you for saying that. You know, the Ontario girl, she recently cruised to Alaska. She told us this on Cunard, and then another Let's Go family member here. They just barely did a transatlantic, and dining room food is not what you would hope for, and certainly not what would be expected. So, but I know everything is so expensive. I know.
Mama's
Oh,
asking
I
if
can
we've
enjoy
done
the
specialty
ocean.
dining.
What, little love?
Mama Robbie is asking if we've done the specialty dining yet.
Nope, we are going to do it though. In fact, I think we're going to do it, what's today? Not tomorrow. I think we're going to do it the following day.
C-Day, yeah.
We thought that would be really nice so that we wouldn't feel hurried. And they have a piano in there, so I think they're going to play the piano while we eat. Oh, no, no, no. Don't worry if you're repeating anything. I also sometimes miss things. He pointed the Mr. Meatloaf. You guys are awesome. The mounting in front of you looks like a gnome's head. I know, doesn't it, Rhonda? It's amazing, and it's so fun here to hear everything they talk about with trolls, to the point that so today I asked the tour guide. She was really kind. She says, if you've got any questions, come and ask me. I'll write them down and we'll talk about it, because the drive back was 50 minutes, 50, from our last stop. And so she went through all these questions, but mine was one of them. And I've asked one person if they thought trolls, are trolls real to you all? But I asked if the sagas of Iceland are real and or do they take it as folklore? And it's really interesting how they talk about all that here. So let's see. You guys are fun. How about working together? I have a similar one here. I think I missed that.
Darn it.
People want to enjoy the ocean experience instead of an indoor shopping mall. This is the crazy thing, MG. Okay, I know. So everybody goes on cruises for all these different reasons. It's really amazing. Like, some people go for the destination. Some people just go for the ship. Some people really do go for the food. And so you have to be careful with what cruise line clearly you're going to choose for that. But it's really interesting, and it's amazing to me how much they sell in some of the stores that they have on board. Clearly, I bought several things the other day, but that was just funny. I don't always do that. But it is really interesting to me how that, to me, that's, interesting. Was it warm? Only room temperature. Did you know there are no mosquitoes in Iceland? I hope. I don't know.
Swatting away then?
I don't. You know, they you know what, they have
The
some little
no-see-ums?
bugs. Well, no-see-ums is what we would call them. There's a word for them they have here, and they will land on you and give you a bite. Yeah. So, and there's some excursions that they tell you have to take something that will cover your face. Yeah, but they'll drive you crazy, because yesterday we got some.
They have bees.
Oh, midges, she says. That's what they call them.
They have bees.
Hey, Ted, how are you doing? Oh, they do have bees. Yesterday a bee got in my hair, and I didn't know it till we were on the bus, and then it was buzzing on the thing by me. I was scared to death. Well, not to death, but I was really worried I was going to be bitten.
Planky and spindle pipes.
I bet you'll have beef Wellington.
Yeah, we've seen that 2 or 3 times.
Lobster I've not had in ages. You know, I always like Princess's beef Wellington. I've been pleased with that, haven't you?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah. I guess we should have gone and gotten it last night. So, but yeah, I bet you'll have it. I feel like we always, at least very often, have beef Wellington. So, I'm trying to watch for whales here. Because I feel like we're getting close to where they said.
Well, they
would
said about a
maybe-
half hour out once we pass, I think, this end of the.
I think the end of here is when you start seeing whales.
Right.
When you get past that. So
There's
let
a
us know
sailboat out here.
if it starts getting grainy. Let us know. Hey Diane, how are you? Thanks for coming. Oh, you have midges there too, where you guys are. Oh, Charleston, congratulations on your pregnancy. You're very kind. Yes, our daughter is going to give us another grandbaby. That is what we're so excited about. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Eric. We agree with you. We really enjoyed the beef Wellington. We just had not made a reservation for dinner, and we're just getting things done, and it got late before we realized, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Well, we looked for reservation and there weren't any, so we just decided maybe we would decide. Perfect sea for whale watching, yes. So we should be able to see if they're just here at all. Here, let me.
He said there were some this morning.
Yeah. Look how that is. Isn't that beautiful? Good for life likes the beef Wellington too. It says there's a message held for review. I don't know what that quite means. Hey, Tammy. Sometimes YouTube picks different words to hang on to. So pretty, isn't it? Yeah, tell us what you thought more about the Grand. I need to get caught up on your videos. Sorry. I need to get caught up on a lot. Or just specialty restaurants. You know, I've been trying to decide if we're going to do Sabatini's or not because nobody's had as much good to say about that, but I think we probably will. Oh, Gordon, I think.
I get it. I got it.
Thanks. Gordon will grab that. I thought they were saying about having a new grandbaby. Okay. See if we see any whales. If anybody sees anything, speak up. Oh, you ate quite a bit in the main dining room for the most part. It was good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's what we're planning on this evening. Planning the main dining room. It'll just be late because we're doing this. I just think this is magnificent. I think this is the prettiest side. Can you kind of see through over there? Yeah, I think the Grand is really nice, just old, but they keep it up nice. You know, I think that's the same with the Island Princess. She's a little older, but I do think they take really good care of her. My niece, oh, your niece just had a baby today. And guess what they named it? After their favorite Christmas movie. What,
George.
George Bailey. Oh, from It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, I love that. Congratulations, Kat.
Hope's asking
Now
about
you're a
fish
great
in the water.
Great auntie.
They definitely have cod.
What type of fish is in the water there?
Definitely have cod.
We've seen jellyfish.
Yeah.
They've definitely got whale. Several kind of whales. It's terrible. We don't know more. We'll look that up, Hope. Nobody has talked to us about that. They said they've got shellfish when she was talking about how people that lived in this region didn't ever starve to death because of the whales. Oh, Mercy says they ate at Sabatini's on the Sky and loved it. Thanks for saying that, Mercy. We'll definitely eat there on this trip. Look how beautiful. Any snorkeling in Iceland? You know what? There is, actually. Eric, I think it's down by Reykjavik. There is an excursion that you can do it with. Oh, no, you're like, sincerely. But the age limit on it is 60. Because I offered it to Gordon. Because, you know, he likes snorkeling so much. I was like, if you want to do that, I'll just come on the boat and wait. But it's an age limit of 60. And, yeah, I wonder if it's because it's so cold.
Yeah.
the water is so cold. I don't know. But yes, Eric, when you come, you can go snorkeling. I know, surprising, huh? I missed the raviolis and Alfredos on the Grand Princess, which they'd had a larger menu. Yeah. I wonder if they're changing their menu. So we've been keeping an eye on the patter on this trip because people say that sometimes in Sabatini's they'll do the Alfredo's lunch.
Haven't seen it.
And we haven't seen that offered.
No.
So, like for everybody on the ship. And we have not seen pub lunch either. I asked the server where the other side of Alfredo's was because it was just so little. Yeah. I think Alfredo's is pretty popular on the ships. They've got it. Hi there. Okay, you run and take good care, sweetie pie. Thank you. I will. You have a cruise to book. Elaine, if you need it sooner, just send me an email with a time and I'll call you, okay? If you would like to, I'm happy to. Alfredo's on the Grand only had pizza. Oh, they didn't have like that. I always like that eggplant dish they have with eggplant and, well, clearly cheese. I can't remember what it's called. Eggplant parmesan, something like that, but.
We had pizza up by the pool.
We did, and it was good.
And then we had up by the grill yesterday.
And they have had a really nice rotation. You know, they always have what they call margarita, which is really just cheese. I feel like it used to be more like margarita, but now it's just cheese and pepperoni. But they've had a really awesome rotation on what the other pizza of the days is. Oh, you sweet thing. If you want, Elaine, I'm happy to call.
Hope's asking how we packed for this trip in relation to Alaska. Would you do the same?
Yes, the same.
Yeah.
We did the really very exact same pretty much. Well, yeah, the exact same. Because I took a warm coat to Alaska.
Yeah.
I think this one's probably a little warmer coat that I brought here. Because it's really quite chilly now moving in the water. Okay. That's great. I'll watch for your email, my dear. Oh, you know what? We got to get ourselves up to the Elite Lounge, Eric. I don't know. Sailor 365 yesterday asked if we get those Elite Pit. We got to go there. So we could do, I think it's 4 to 6, so we're too late today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow. Is tomorrow good? Tomorrow's Reykjavik. Maybe the day after.
Yeah,
that's a good question, Eric.
Day. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Sabatini's on the island over a year ago. Is where I fell. Oh, really? That's where Diane fell in love with Sabatini's. Have not had a good Sabatini's since. Oh, that's no good. It's amazing to me how much they vary between ships. Like, really. You would think that they would, have the same recipes, give them a little training so that there's no reason that can't be exceptional on every ship. No reason. That's what I think. Yeah. Look how beautiful. I keep saying that. Happy Friday. You take good care, Elaine. It is so pretty, isn't it? It is just extraordinary. It's amazing to me that at this day and age, there is a place on Earth that is still so untouched and so sparsely populated. It is really beautiful. Let's see, Sabatini's and the Crown Grill. Oh, we're both good on the Grand. They did a good job executing the new menu. Oh, that makes me happy. That's great. So Diane, get on the Grand, my dear. Just teasing. But it's good to hear. It's nice. You know what? A sailboat was out when we were coming in this morning too. I don't know if it was the same one.
No idea.
Oh, the new menu. Yeah. Yeah, you would think they would just make that. I know it's supposed to be uniform, but you would think they would do something for that. I'm looking for jellyfish too to show you guys. Do you see any? Oh, nope,
No.
That's not. Is that one?
The other one is.
Yeah, it's
Little
kind of
tiny
little.
thing, though.
We haven't seen any huge
They have
jellyfish.
been very small. They're only like
probably
about
'cause it's
4
so
inches
cold.
in diameter.
Oh, Diane will be on the Caribbean in the fall. Well, hopefully that's a good one. The food looked good at the Crown Grill. From the outside on deck 7, I would just stare at people's food, Eric. Oh, Rhonda, if the heat wave continues, it might not remain sparsely populated. Good point. Really good point. I'm team main dining room. No, that's the same way. We spend enough money on other things, but yeah, we're happy with the main dining room too, Eric. But we are gonna do the Bayou Cafe, and since it sounds like Sabatini's is good, we'll give her a whirl on this ship. We've done it on other ships, but we'll try it on this one.
Well, and another thing for Iceland is they have data centers. They don't have to.
I guess they are, Bruce.
They don't have to do cooling for them.
That's true. Yeah, our tour guide said that, oh wait, love the Crown Grill special Alaska prime rib, so much better than the main dining room. Oh, maybe. So we looked at the menu today because they do the immigration stuff in the Bayou Cafe, and they had a porterhouse, a bone-in,
New York.
a bone-in New York, and lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And then some things you would expect to find in a Bayou Cafe, like catfish. I'm trying to remember what else.
Seafood gumbo.
For $39, it better be a good price. You're right,
Yeah.
Eric. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Because it's $39 for the Bayou Cafe as well.
I think so, yeah.
It is, I know it is, because when I was looking to see what reservations looked like. I know. But it's true. For $38, it should be better than the main dining room. Let's see. Have you seen any sea bass on the menus? I haven't yet. Have you noticed any sea bass, sweetheart?
No.
They had a mystery fish up in the
They had
buffet
a trout.
the other night.
The trout was in the buffet last night.
Yeah, but remember the night before I tried that one thing and they didn't have it labeled?
Yeah, they've always had some mystery
I just call it
fish.
mystery fish, but it was
It's a white
good.
fish, so.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know where those whales are.
They're taking the evening off.
My goodness, I was hoping we would see one close enough here that everybody could see it. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun to talk about the food. In the end, you too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ted. We are having the best time. The best time. Oh, you've seen sea bass in the main dining room, Eric? Code 4 for life says Sabatini's has Branzio. This is terrible, but
Don't
I'm
know
not
what that
sure
is.
what that is. Yeah. Yeah, we just love this. Just fills me up inside. I know. I'm hungrier than when we started this. We kind of didn't do lunch. We did breakfast, and then with everything taking longer than we thought, then we didn't do lunch. So we ate candy driving in the bus between stops.
Well, we had an ice cream bar too.
Oh, and we got an ice cream bar.
So yeah, we might be heading to the buffet
Yeah.
here in a minute.
Well, no, I think weren't we going to go to the main dining room?
Yeah, we could do that.
Do that when we're done. I keep thinking a whale's going to pop up here.
Not.
Let's see. FYI, McDonald's. Last one closed in 2009. Oh, isn't that funny? Yeah. I wonder why it closed. I don't know.
Well, 2008 was when we had the great recession. So.
Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, have a good day, you too, Eric. You guys are really nice to come. In a minute, probably when we get out of here, I'm wondering if it'll start to slow down. I was going to tell you about the entertainment, mention that briefly. Branzio is a Mediterranean whitefish. Ah!
Ooh.
Oh, see, now Gordon's excited. Gosh, thank you for telling us that. I'll stick that in my memory, and if they have it, we'll order it. Yeah. I can't. Do you know what the entertainment is tonight, love?
I don't.
We'll have to look at that.
Oh, it was the orchestra. Princess Orchestra.
The Princess. Oh, maybe we'll go to that. That sounds good. On the strength of the first singer and dancers show, we didn't go to that last night. They had a Bayou dance show, so we kind of passed on that. But if the orchestra's playing, we'll go see how they're doing. They do have a really good orchestra, a lot of talented musicians. So we'll go catch that tonight. Well, it looks like not a single whale is going to show up here.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, where we are here is about 3.5 hours by bus from Reykjavik. That's what our tour guide said. So she said, like I said, as we get closer, hopefully we'll get to see some of the smoke from the volcano.
That's the volcano we went around.
This is the one. That one. Yeah, they were saying that with the, nope, it's not that volcano. Never mind. That one last erupted in 1800 years ago. Yeah. But they were saying that the one that erupted, you guys remember back in 2010 when the volcano erupted here in Iceland and it shut down all those flights, like anybody trying to go anywhere from Europe or all over there? She was saying that the reason they had a hard time is because there was a glacier on top of it. And so it made all these particles that went even higher. That's a layman's explanation. But anyway, that's why they had so much trouble with all the flights, because there was a glacier on top of the volcano as it erupted. I didn't know about that, but. Walk back here just a little, see if we can get a slightly better view for you here. I'm sorry the whales aren't coming. Oh, is that a whale right there? Oh no, it's just a wave. Sorry. Thought I would show you the picture off the back here. You can kind of lean around here. It's just so pretty here. You can see there's a little bit more mountains over there, just a little to the left. You don't see any whales, do you?
No.
Iceland, we sure have an amazing room steward. What's the temperature there right now?
52?
It's 52, and it is getting
54,
chillier
but
because
yeah.
we're on the water and the wind is, it's, you know, when you move through it, you feel it more. So I'm glad I have my warm coat on, so. But it's not terrible, Ted, it's not terrible at all.
It's Kathy's 50th anniversary. You should be on board.
This on our 50th anniversary. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kathy and John. That's wonderful. I am really happy for you guys. That says a lot for both of you. That's wonderful.
Wondering if we're gonna
Yeah, all day long we just went around in, like I had on a short sleeve shirt and then my cardigan over it, and I wasn't even cold. Yeah.
But now with wind is picked up here on
The whales be hiding from us. You know, that's entirely possible, Mercy. Like, where are they? They said they saw several this morning. I didn't see them this morning, and we were out here looking, so maybe they were on the different side of the ship than we were on. But it is sure peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And not a whale to be seen.
Worried we're gonna get a little too far from shore here.
Okay, in a minute we'll let you guys go. I saw a whale and her baby. Oh, did you really, Patty, when you guys were in San Diego? Oh, I bet that was so precious. That was so dear. Oh, here's some birds. Look, there's some birds. They're zipping along there together. I feel like I have to show you something. I'm glad you got to see a mama whale and her baby. You could certainly tell. It is smooth as glass, isn't it?
Yeah,
I keep thinking that it would be really easy to see a whale.
Yeah. That's why I keep looking, but.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. It's like we're in Alaska trying to find a whale. Except for we're in Iceland. Look at that scenery. Isn't that just something?
Should we show them the
So
aft
pretty.
view one more time? Or?
Sure. Here, let's go through here. I'll just go show you here. Sorry about the noise there. Let's go see over here. Maybe there's some whales on this other side. Let's go right here. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't that remind you? Being in the ocean. Or on any boat. Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. There is not a single whale up.
No, and like you said, it's so smooth, you'd definitely notice something. But
Yeah.
oh, that was jumpy when we walked across.
Oh, okay. It's just beautiful. Just the pretty water. Look at the color. And it's supposed to be beautiful in Reykjavik tomorrow. Today's Thursday and we get off next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So not quite a week, almost a week.
2 ports and 3 sea days.
Yeah, so we have Reykjavik and then 2 sea days and then
Glasgow.
Greenock for Glasgow, Scotland, and then another sea day and then we're to Southampton and we're gonna fly home the same day. Yeah, it's really nice. 14 days is really nice, especially when you fly so far. But I have flown this far and would do it again for 7 days. Absolutely, should add that. So yeah, here what it looks like. There's just a few people out. It is getting cloudier though. Should we go look over on that side for whales one more time and then let everybody go?
Which side?
That side. Because those people are on the other side now.
Okay.
And I get in their way. We'll go look one more time here for some whale, then we'll let you go. Gosh, Kathy, what are you doing for your anniversary? Hope you guys are having special dinner or something fun. Let's see. Oh, Cheryl, it's so nice to see you. 5 days to Alaska. Oh, I am so excited for you. Have the best time. 14-day cruise is a minimum for us with the flights, yeah. It's a long ways to come for 7, huh? Oh, thank you for sending me 2 pictures. Glad you had a blast. I'll look at them when we're done here. Yeah, it's just so far to fly and then get on, turn around and go back in 7 days. Yeah, it's good to pick up something else. Pretty here. Oh, earlier when I was saying some people, go for the ship, some people go for the destination, some people go for the food. I think some people go for the entertainment too. I admit I like a really nice whole package of all of that, but it's not a deal breaker for me. And Princess, I'm going to say, is really good about one thing. They have a lot of movies on their TVs. Not that we watch a movie all the time, but if you want to watch something, not only can you watch Love Boat reruns, but they have a really nice selection of movies.
Yeah.
And like Top Gun Maverick is even on there. It was on the Movies Under the Stars last night, but it was too cold. Too cold to go sit up there for that. But I've noticed that not all cruise lines do that, or else you have to pay.
Yeah.
And it's just included.
I like to turn on the TV and show the location.
Yeah, Gordon keeps our TV on with the location showing a lot of the time. But I do think that that's really nice. There's so many options. The old Love Boat reruns are really fun. Watched a couple of those last night while we were getting things done. Oh, yes, thank you, everyone. Do hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Yeah, you guys are wonderful. Thank you, and thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending some time with us and being such a pleasure to associate with. Thank you. I would take a pair of rain boots, Joy says. Yeah, I always say take either rain boots or take 2 pair of shoes that you like. So if one gets wet, you can wear the others. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting choppy.
Okay. Thanks. The water is so smooth, isn't it,
Yeah,
Belinda?
it is. Just gorgeous.
Okay. All right, we will let you guys go. Gordon can see it. At least to us, it looks like it's getting. Yes, Hope, we're going to sail out from Reykjavik. You bet.
The sail away is at 10 o'clock.
Thanks for coming with us. Oh, it's later tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, it's at 10 p.m. Iceland time. Good
But
night, you guys.
if you remember, sunset's at
Bye,
10,
Patty.
11, so.
Yeah, you guys, thanks so much. I sure love you all. Thanks for coming along. And we'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.